welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Cheryl. I love decorating my home with style on a budget, and I love to try to make it look a lot more expensive than it really is. So if you love home decorating and you love decorating your home with style on a budget, then this is a channel for you. If by the end of the video you like what you have seen, I would hope you would hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and become a member of the iStyle family. Guys, it is the middle of May. The year is just going by so quickly. Oh my gosh, like where is the time going? It just seems like spring started and now we're about a month away from summer. Like I think summer starts June 21st. So yeah, I'm excited for summer. So today's video is going to be about how I am going to be decorating for summer. So I know you guys have not been able to see it. Everybody wants to decorate their home with the Nancy Meyers effect, the Nancy Meyers look and feel. And I love the look in a movie, just not in my home. So I am not going to be decorating in the Nancy Meyers effect, which is, you know, like a coastal chic or boho or with blue. Like everybody is bringing in blue. I tried to bring in blue earlier, as you can see, for early spring. That's as far as I got because guys, you guys know me. I don't like a lot of color. While I did like the blue initially, I'm thinking it's just not me. Like, why am I trying to conform? Like, why am I trying to hop on this trend of adding blue when I know it's not something I'm going to stick to because it's not me. It's not true to me and my style. So I didn't bring in any more blue. And that's all you're going to see. So I say all that to say that for summer, I am going to be decorating true to me and to my style. You guys know black and white are my signature colors. I use green as my accent color, and I call my style budget luxury. So my style for summer, are you ready? We are going to have a quiet luxury summer. And what does that mean, you may ask? Well, I wrote it down and I am going to share it with you, but I forgot my glasses. Let's hope I can read it. It says, quiet luxury. What does that mean? Quiet luxury summer is like creating a home that feels calm, airy, effortless, and elevated with just a soft touch with just a touch of soft textures, natural greenery, as you can see behind me, warm lighting, and intentional styling rather than clutter, trends, and overly themed decor. So that is quiet luxury. And so we're going to have that's the quiet luxury summer that I am going for. So that is what we are going to do in my home. And the quiet luxury color palette, let me share that with you. You guys know, like I said, I already decorate with black and white. Green is my accent color. I've started bringing in those warmer tones. So when you think of summer, you think of sandy beaches. And so I'm going to be bringing in a little more softness with the tans. So our color palette is going to be soft whites, linen, warm taupes, the greige color. Like my walls are called, oh gosh, what are they called? It's a greige color, but it's by Sherwin-Williams. I forget. I'll leave it down below, but we're going to have greige because that's what color my walls are. We're going to have charcoal, soft black, and olive green. You guys know I started bringing in the olive green in my stems, like these faux stems I picked up from Home Goods a few years ago, and I'm also using some that I already had. And then I brought in the olive green color for early spring. We're going to carry that through to summer as well. And so the colors that I'm bringing in, I want to just flow all the way through. So we're going to use those for spring, summer, fall, and winter, and Christmas. I'm not going to be bringing in a bunch of new things, but we are going to introduce a few new pieces. But primarily, we are only going to be using items that I already had. So I have a bunch of home decor, like a lot of you who love decorating your home and changing it up for the seasons. So I don't need to go out and be buying a lot of new things. So for the majority of the items that we are going to be using to decorate my home, we're going to be using items that we already have, but we're going for a soft, airy, ethereal, luxury summer. So I started out earlier this year and I changed out my curtains. You know, I had those black and white velvet curtains in my family room and in the dining room over my patio door. So I changed those out and we are going with a white gray linen curtain that I got from 2 Pages. I absolutely love the airy look and feel that it is giving my home. You guys know I got a new coffee table as well earlier this year. We also got a new credenza. Earlier this year, we got this one and then another one just like this one that I have in my family room now. So we're just elevating the look. We're making my home more luxurious, like, and giving it a summer, quiet summer luxury, but all on a budget. So those are the items that we are going to be using, and I'll put up some inspiration photos here of the look that I'm going for, the look and feel for my home for summer. I cannot wait to create the feeling. Like, I've already started. I'll just paint around and show you like how the curtains look. Absolutely love that. So now we're going to go in and we're going to change out a few other things. So I showed you guys this greenery. So we're going to be bringing in more of these muted greenery stems. Like I said, these came from Home Goods last year, but I'm going to be adding those throughout my home. For summer in particular, I love to use more greenery than florals. So we're going to be using these. Also, I want to bring in more silver. I use like some warmer tones. This is like a champagne-y color, but I do love silver. You guys know my light fixtures are brushed. If I could pick it up. My light fixtures are a chrome finish, and so I like to bring in the stainless steel. So I like to bring in chrome and silver to, you know, elevate the look and feel for my home. Like I said, we're going for quiet luxury. These came from the At Home store earlier this year. I took you guys with me. This was $7.99. This was $9.99. I need to pick up 2 more, but I'm going to be using these in my home with some white tapered candles. I think these will just look so nice setting around, and it will help bring in that quiet luxury and that smooth, just ethereal ambiance that I'm going for summer. Also, again, I am bringing in more silver pieces. So this piece I actually got from Pottery Barn, and there's 2 of them. And I am going to be styling these with some moss in this one or some greenery balls. But these I got on clearance from Pottery Barn. I always love to look to Pottery Barn to give me ideas and inspiration. And then I like to go and source those items to try to get me a more luxurious look for less. But there are times when their items are on sale that I will go ahead and just buy them, and that's what happened in this case. So I absolutely love these pieces. Like I said, I am going to have these styled around my home with some greenery, like some moss stems, or not moss stems, but I do have moss stems. So those are in my loft and other areas around my home. They're also in my kitchen, but I'm going to put moss, just moss, not balls, maybe some moss balls, or just, you know, moss in general in these little silver trays. But these are so nice. I want to say this one was like $12 and this one was like $20. So a really affordable price. If these are still available, I will have them linked in the description box down below, but I absolutely love these and I could not leave them behind. Then another item that I picked up, I was watching Hannah Naylor, and I want to say maybe it was a month or so ago, and she showed this candle that she picked up, and it was a decorative candle. Very pricey for a candle, but you know, I have splurged from time to time on candles. Like when I bought my candles from XO McKenna, they were like $50 a pop. So this particular candle also was $50 a pop. This came from Studio McGee, is it? I think so. No, the Lifestyle Co., I think, is where this came from. But I absolutely loved it. I love the silver again and the detail on it. Just look how nice this looks. Again, we're going for a quiet luxury summer, and this smells so good. So good. This is a coconut mango. And I don't know, I just love the aesthetic of the candle. Again, I am not going to burn this candle, but if you take the lid off, the fragrance, if I could talk, you can smell it as you walk by. So it'd be like an oil diffuser. As you walk by, you get like a whiff of the candle smell. But this was just so nice. This was a little pricey. Like I said, it was $54 and it came from the Lifestyle Co., but I absolutely love it. And I can see this styled on my coffee table for summer, maybe with like a little piece of coral. Again, we're not going for a really beachy theme. We're going for a quiet luxury summer. So just a little, you know, shell pieces here and there, or some coral pieces. So I got that. All right, so here is the centerpiece that I showed you guys last week that we picked up from Ross. Again, very similar to the one from Pottery Barn. I think it was like $169 for that piece, and we picked ours up from Ross on clearance for just $21.99. A very great deal, if you ask me. And I added these succulents in last week. I asked you guys if I should do succulents, candles. Some people said florals, but because it is summer, I want to go with a more quiet luxury feel. So I am going with the succulents, and I did add in those black, they're not lava rocks, river stones, those black river stones that I told you I was going to get, also from Amazon. I will have them linked. And then I decided to also add this table runner because I felt like I needed more contrast on the table. So I did go ahead and add that, and I must say I absolutely love the way it looks. Again, it's giving me that quiet luxury look and feel that I am going for summer. So I absolutely love it, but leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. I have seen so many content creators buy those expensive bookmarkers from, I think it was Studio McGee and a few other places. And guys, if you can afford it, that's fine. I think they're around $54, $60, something like that. But why? Why spend that much money if you can get a similar look for less? You guys know I'm always telling you how to get the luxe look for less. So this is a cafe curtain rod that I picked up from Amazon. It was a pack of 2 for just $12. And guys, this does the same thing as a bookmark, and it gives me a similar look for less. It doesn't have the little hands on it, but if I wanted to, I could probably go to Hobby Lobby and find something to go on the ends, because if I take this apart, it does have holes in each end. Whoops, in each end. So if I wanted to, I could add some more embellishments. This is hard to put together with one hand. Hold on. All right, so if I wanted to, I could add some additional pieces to it to, you know, elevate the look a little bit more, but I like the simplicity of how it looks now. Just very simple. You know, it was a pack of 2, $12, so this only cost me $6. Again, giving me a similar look for less. So if you love the idea, I will have these linked in my Amazon storefront, which you can shop 24/7. And when you do, I do get a small commission. So thank you so much in advance for that. But guys, you don't have to spend a lot of money to get a luxurious look. It's a budget luxury style is what I call my style. So if you like what you see, but you haven't yet subscribed, just make sure you do so, because I have lots of quiet luxury summer decorating inspiration coming your way that you don't want to miss. And then again, bringing in that quiet luxury for summer. Scents are a very big thing for summer. So that coconut mango is really, really nice. And then my daughter gave me this candle for Mother's Day, and it's called Fresh Almafini Lemon. It has blue. Like I said, I'm not really doing the blue, but I can sit this on the bottom. As you can see, I've been burning it, but it smells so, so nice. So again, bringing in that little bit of summer, and this came from Bath and Body Works. I just love a good lemon candle for summer. So I've been burning this on my coffee table. So if you're looking for a light lemony summer scent, this is perfect. Again, from Bath and Body Works. I will have it linked in case you were interested. But I did want to share that with you as well. And then along with just those few little things, I have a couple of other things that I ordered that have not come in yet. And for summer, one of the things that I like is just, being on a lazy summer day, if you're going on a picnic and you see butterflies just flying around all the time. And, you just like to look at them as they flit here and flit there. And I don't know, I just thought that would be a good thing to have in my home for summer. So I found these little butterflies on Amazon, and I think these would be perfect to set on my coffee table, one here in my family room, and then one also upstairs in my New York apartment, as we like to call it. And I don't know, I just think that would be perfect for summer. So they haven't arrived yet, so I hope they will come in soon. But I want to decorate with those. We're going to change out some artwork, and we're going to do some DIY artwork. I told you guys, I want to say a month. No, it's been more than a month. Several months ago, I was going to do a DIY canvas print, and I bought these half wood balls to do the canvas. And the more I thought about it, I'm thinking, I don't know, is that really my style? I don't think so. So I never ended up doing that DIY, but I did decide there was something else that I wanted to do, and I think it would make a good DIY. So I bought this. Do you know what this is? This is a rug, a bathroom rug, a bathroom mat to be precise. Do you know what I'm going to do with this? It's going to be a DIY. Do you know what I'm going to do? Well, I would tell you, but it's going to be in our next video. We're going to do this DIY in my next video. So if you want to see what I am going to do with this piece, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so, because we have some fantastic ideas coming up for summer to give us that summer quiet luxury elevated, sophisticated feel that I am going for summer. So if you are like me and you are not on the trend of decorating your home in the Nancy Meyers aesthetic or Ralph Lauren, or bringing in blue into your home, and you want to be true to yourself and decorate in your own style, your own signature style, and stay true to yourself, then this is a channel for you. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so, because in the next video, we are going to be decorating my home for summer. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video and it has inspired you. If so, please make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you would hit the subscribe button, tap that notification bell, and become a member of the iStylEMYSTYLE family. I have lots of budget-friendly, budget luxury, summer quiet luxury decorating inspiration coming your way that you don't want to miss. And with that, my friends, I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.